The Thames Challenge Cup, it's Vesta Rowing Club A against Sydney Rowing Club of Australia.
Attention. Go.
All eyes on the Australians. It's not been a particularly happy morning for Australian oarsmen on the Buck Station here. Can Sydney Rowing Club make up for the earlier mishaps?
Amazing amount of noise, as I always say off the start of the eights, but that real roar and sound of the water was amazing, wasn't it? Really driving hard off the blocks there. And it looks like a good early lead in that Sydney crew off that already, doesn't it?
Yes, they've got themselves ahead here early in the race. You could hear the grunt, couldn't you? The power being put into the water.
Just that intent in the voice. It's sometimes, you know, when they see like crews singing national anthems and stuff, sometimes that sound and intent off the blocks is can be a bit of a, I think for me, can be a bit of a giveaway as to how up for it people are at. Right,
bit of one-upmanship, gives the opposition a clue. And Vesta Rowing Club will be very aware now that Sydney Rowing Club are bang up for this.
Oh, I mean, Sydney are a solid crew in this event. They're one of the seeded crews, and they've got bucket loads of Australian national champions on board. So it's a tough crew for the Vesta Rowing Club A crew to be drawn, given that this is actually Vesta's sort of third boat in the men's side of the competitions, right? So yeah, it's a tough opponent for them. But Sydney looking good here, aren't they? Look, really swinging it along nicely, nice rhythm. Look like they're travelling quite a long way between the strokes as well, which is great to see.
Yeah. They're definitely going well here. Good bit of experience, Sydney Rowing Club. The Cox, Theresa Harris, Stokesy Bradley Graham. Adam, what have you spotted?
So I've been told, I think he looks like he's sporting a mullet there as well. But Harry Crouch, or
yes,
Crouchy as I think the fans at home call him, is a bit of a character in that crew, and he kind of gels the crew with his camaraderie and banter. That's what I hear. But it's good to see him sporting a mullet, because that's a usual kind of accessory for an Australian athlete, isn't it?
And here we are live further down the race. Yeah, Harry Crouch is a labourer installing awnings, blinds and shutters. You'd have thought you'd better pick up a bit of work in Henley this week. Yeah. There's the Sydney boat. There's Harry Crouch. They are looking as if they've got plenty left there, plenty in reserve should they require it. I don't think they will. They look at the midway point of this race like they're completely bossing it.
Yeah, they almost look a bit too relaxed, don't they? But silky smooth. It's good to see.
And this is the Vesta boat. Gregor Forrest in the bow seat there, moving up to the other end of the boat in the stroke seat. Bertie Gregory, shock of blonde hair.
Oh, it's great to see so many Vesta boats racing. I mean, Dave Loveday has really got that club a new lease of life. I think they've got 2 boats in the Thames, 1 in the Brits, 3 in the Wargrave and 2 in the Whitehold. So there's a lot of Vesta Rowing Club representation this week.
Yeah, a bit of depth across this course. But we might have seen the last in the Thames Challenge Cup for Vesta Rowing Club A, I think.
Yeah, this is a big gap to close now. So I think they're just going to try and row it out as best they can. And yeah, but the Sydney crew looking dominant and slick, aren't they? Look here, what a great shot this is.
Super chilled.
Yeah, on ice, isn't it? Look at this.
Cruising along, enjoying the experience. They'll be learning as well, won't they?
Yeah, I mean, what an adventure, right? So they've come all the way from the other side of the world. You know, they've been training in their sleepy backwater. Well, it's probably not sleepy backwater, but Ham and Chicken Bay in Sydney. Yeah, you know, busy. You know, travel all that way, and here they are in Henley, lapping it up and cruising along in the Thames Challenge Cup.
They may have to try and console Melbourne University, also from Australia, for what happened earlier on. They will be less chilled right now. It's the 3rd race of the day. We had great drama. Less drama this time round for an Australian boat in the Thames Challenge Cup. Sydney Rowing Club travelling over the line in very leisurely fashion.
Yeah, they found that comfortable, happy medium between keeping the boat moving at speed and saving some energy for the next races, aren't they? Nicely done by Sydney.
Theresa Harris, the Cox, will be pleased that one is in the bank. That's done. A couple of lengths clear Vesta Rowing Club. So, in the Thames, Sydney beat Vesta.